Tonight on The Shambles Show, we'll bring you our very own segment on awards. In the next 45 minutes, you're going to hear about awards. Are they relevant? Who's won awards? And we're going to bring to you our very own awards show, The Shammies. So please stay tuned.
Yeah, we're back, man. It's your boy Ollie, Keej,
Toby.
and yeah, we
The Powerpuff Girls.
we
Boys. The Powerpuff Boys.
sugar.
The Powerpuff Boys. The Powerpuff Dads. Puff Dads.
That's crazy. That's
Puff Dads.
Where's that going?
I have no. I'm not involved. I'm not involved.
the Puff Dads.
I have no involvement.
That's
No, I shouldn't laugh. There's some people that... Anyway, that's not this kind of show. It's not that kind of show anymore. We're very serious.
Yeah, we've actually changed, guys. We've changed. We've seen the podcast landscape. It has evolved, past, dick jokes and racism and
Dick jokes and racism.
alpha males and red pills. It's moved past. So we're trying to evolve with the times, So we will be making some changes around here.
Obviously, we've seen
Personnel changes. Oliver, we have something to tell you. Production.
Nah, hey, with you guys talking about that, actually, shout out to 90s Baby Show as well. Talking about the landscape. We just
Yeah,
seen
they win
them.
awards.
Yeah, man. Seen them win MOBOs and everything.
In my opinion, we were robbed. We were robbed, in my opinion.
We were gone for 2 years.
We were robbed,
We
in my
We
opinion.
should have got an award like Stormzy, innit?
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
90s Baby, they won their award for, was it podcast or media? Like, what was the award for?
I have no idea. I didn't watch it. I only watch award shows.
You don't watch award shows?
That's
I don't
why-
watch it.
I kind of wanted to ask you guys, like, what is... And shout out to 90s Babies, by the way. And shout
Fact
out to
check.
all those that are winning awards out there. This ain't really about you guys. It's about the shows in particular. Like, how do we feel about how awards shows have like progressed right now, where they're at,
Best media piece personality.
and everything? Are they pointless? Are they are they still worth something? Is it just a flex? Like what is an award worth right now?
In my opinion, I think it probably doesn't mean. I think it's like either it means everything or it means nothing. Because especially if you're up for an award, whether you win it or not, you probably think that piece of work that you did is worth the award.
Yeah.
Like, so even if I don't win it, I'm still gonna think I'm better than everybody else.
Yeah.
Like, deep it. Like, if I'm an actor, and I think I made the best film out this year, and someone else came up for another film, I'm not gonna think their film is better than mine. I'm not gonna watch and be like,
Yeah, no doubt.
I gotta give it up, guys. He beat me. Do you know what I mean? You're still gonna think like what you did is the best.
But obviously, as the individual winning the award or competing for the award, that's a different conversation. But more for us, like people who are kind of watching these awards, like how much does it mean to you that your favorite artist wins a Grammy,
I don't care.
or your favorite actor or actress wins an Oscar? Like,
I don't care.
Your favorite film won the Oscar,
I don't care.
and like
I think most people are dumb though. I think bad people are dumb. So even people voting, I think they're just dumb. Like they're not like.
No, but not every award show is fan voted.
But even the people that are voting for it, Stormzy won the Brit.
That's fan voted.
Is it?
Yeah, the Brits is fan voted.
Oh, that's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Oh, that is insane.
It's crazy.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Okay. Wow. Well, then was it okay? Last year, for example, wasn't Barbie up for an award or Barbie won an award, or they were up or maybe Ryan Gosling was up for Ken or he won?
Barbie won an award.
Did Barbie win as Ken or
No.
Ryan Gosling won Best Supporting Actor.
he won it?
Yeah,
Or he was just nominated. He won it.
he won it.
That's fucking insanity.
I think Barbie also won. Oh,
Is that not crazy?
they made up.
Barbie might be the worst film I watched in the cinema last
They
year.
made up. They actually. So I saw something where it's like they made up an award at the. It might have been at the Brits actually.
Oh, for Barbie.
Yeah,
That
so,
means-
just so that they could get like Taylor Swift to come to the
Fair.
event.
Okay.
I think
well,
it's
hear it.
musical score
Did
or
she
some
go?
shit. Yeah, she turned up. So they
Yeah,
got
no, yeah,
Fair.
fair enough. Fair enough.
That's just business though. That's just
That's
business.
Yeah.
politics, isn't it?
That's business.
But what I think obviously as you get older, not even as you get older, some people have never really cared about award shows, but like as you get older, you start to like awards and accolades don't shape your taste as a consumer. I think your taste shapes your taste. Do you know what I mean? Like, But what I do think awards are in one aspect, they signify what is okay. A lot of people don't have taste.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know how to appreciate nice things or understand what they're listening to or seeing. Do you know what I mean? They, and that's not in. I've been called a snob many times, an art snob many times, but the reality is a lot of people won't know. Like, you need tastemakers. you need tastemakers, bro. You need them.
No, I agree though. No, I think you do
They need us.
I think in terms of like film and TV, I think you do
I'm
have
a tastemaker, by the way. I said us.
I want to.
Yeah, sorry.
No, I feel like you do actually have decent taste. I ain't gonna lie.
Thank you, man.
That might be because we agree on some stuff. But I think I have taste. I just called people dumb a second ago. My bad.
So with the tastemakers, are you talking about these shows, or are you talking about what these shows are lacking?
I think the consumers of the shows. Oh wait, maybe it's you.
So I think the awards signify to people, okay, this thing is good.
Yeah.
You should probably tap into this because this is good. And I think it will allow, for example, when Beck won Best Album of the Year, in I think it's like it might have been 2010, 2011. I don't know, when he beat Kanye's Dark Fantasy. Yeah. I don't know about you, but I'd never heard of Beck before.
Yeah.
He has that song "Loser."
Was that
I'm a loser, baby.
Was that before
I
he won the Grammy?
I don't know.
I
Bro.
guarantee it was after he won. I guarantee it was after
No,
he won
do you know what I
the
feel?
Grammy.
Do you know what I feel before? It might have been the same album. Do you know why?
What?
Okay, basically, yeah. When
Same album. You listen to a Beck album.
No, I've never. I'm telling you.
I
You
ain't
said.
judging.
You said
I'm-
it was like 2010,
I know
right?
you're
You
eclectic
said,
like that.
don't do that. I'm
Level.
eclectic.
Yeah.
I'm eclectic.
Yeah.
But in 2010, yeah, basically, I was doing my art GCSE. I had one parents' evening where my art teacher was like, "Yeah, this is Toby's book." She was empty. My mum was happy. It was a long day, bro. There might have been some beatings involved, but that's fine. From there on, yeah, I was every single, basically, close to every day, yeah, I had to get A2 paper on like the massive table in the living room and just draw every day to fill up that book. And it was filled in. I got an A star for art. So it did work out. So, you know, hey,
That whole story was just so he could
just to say,
When does Beck come into
sorry.
Bro,
Listen.
This sofa behavior, bro.
No, listen.
outrageous.
Bro, you're gonna get demoted next episode.
Listen.
Go on.
First of all, I can draw, yeah. Second of all, basically, Glee was on TV, season 3, to be precise.
Oh, yeah.
And I have only sisters, and my sister was watching Glee. And the TV is also in the living room
Yeah.
where I'm drawing. And Beck, they did a cover of Loser by Beck, and that's how I heard the song for the first time.
I've just done a fact check. Yeah, Loser came out in 1994. To be fair.
That long ago?
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you. I think it was beforehand.
Yeah, but I didn't know. Like, what I'm saying is, an award like that opened up. Like, a lot of people would have, like myself, I would have never heard of Beck in my life.
So you think without that award, it never would have been in Glee?
No. It would have been in Glee because that's that demographic. But an
I
award
hear
that
you, I
signifier to the overall wider demographic that you might not be targeting. Do you know what I mean? Like when this thing is good, or even the ones that don't win an award, and when there's uproar that they don't win an award, people start to take notice. Because I think when Good Kid, Mad City lost to Macklemore, which is still a crazy statement to say out loud, yeah, for rap album of the year, I think that made more people go, "Oh, who's this Kendrick Lamar Duckworth?"
Do you think that's why he's won so many Grammys up till now, though, because of that?
No,
Or do you think it's because he's good?
it's just because he's good.
Yeah, he is good, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
But, you know.
Yeah, you don't fuck with a Pulitzer Prize winner. Like he's
Is he Pulitzer Prize winner?
yeah,
he is.
he won.
For writing what?
Damn.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
No,
Pulitzer Prize, writing an album.
bro. The lyrical content in Damn is literally so deep. They gave him a Pulitzer Prize for it.
I'm making sure.
I think they're dick riding.
Writing shit
To
like-
be fair.
Yeah, I think they're right to do.
bro.
Oh, you have to listen to it backwards. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I know.
What's
They
wrong
dick
with you?
riding.
Like,
It's a good.
I love Kendrick Lamar. I
Hey,
love
nah,
Kendrick.
bro.
That Damn
That
is
is-
not even in his top 3 albums. Pulitzer Prize.
It's not top 3.
no, not in terms of.
Damn is top 3.
What?
No, it's not.
Albums.
It's not because it's not in terms of like
It's not top
Don't
three
look at it as music. The Pulitzer Prize don't give a fuck about what it sounds like.
This is why I
in
can't.
your headphones.
This is where I unplug. Don't look at music as music.
No, but Pulitzer Prize isn't a music competition.
I understand that.
It's
I'm
a
saying-
writing award.
That's why he wins.
That's what we're
Won
getting
for
at.
his writing.
No, but that's what
I'm
we're getting
saying.
at.
Don't think about when you're listening to the song.
Is it a song or is it a poem?
Look at the lyric, brother. He won a writing award.
Yes, we
Is it a poem?
understand.
Is it a book?
No, Oliver, I'm with you on that.
I ain't listened to him.
I'm with you that where you lose me is, I think some of that is dick riding.
How?
It's good. Like Kendrick shit is sensational. Kendrick is one of one, and this is not a Kendrick pod, by the way. However, the whole Pulitzer, I like, you know, when Kendrick drops something and we just read into everything like so much. Like I feel like sometimes half the work is done for him. Do you know what I mean? He could have written something with 2 meanings.
Do you know how many
We've added
conspiracy
8.
theories there are about his Super Bowl performance? Bloody hell! I don't even know what to believe anymore.
No, but
Anyway, this ain't a Kendrick pod,
Look.
but back to the point of, you know,
what I'm
the
trying to
importance
say
of
is what I'm trying to say is what awards do is they signify that this thing here is good. Even a nomination.
I agree.
A nomination acknowledges that this thing here is good, and you and you as a viewer, as a consumer, should probably tap into this.
But it like, so I agree with you on that. Are there also examples and elements where it's kind of like, not that you're being forced to kind of check these things out, but maybe this thing isn't good,
Absolutely.
but it's being put forward and pushed forward. Maybe so much investment has gone into it in the past. Maybe there's a lot of, you know,
Have you
shit
got an
riding.
example?
I haven't got, in terms of film, I'm not a film buff.
Anything, music,
Okay, I have one. Everything, everywhere, all the time. That's your average, bro.
everything, everywhere, all at once.
What the fuck, man?
I like that film.
That's your average, bro.
I'm a movie.
She was average, man.
I love
I'm a-
that movie.
I'm a music.
I think it's really good.
When it comes to films, I'm very basic. I'm very basic.
Have you
That
got
shit
like
is
the
average.
equivalent of like in the world of music?
Grammys. Who's picked up Grammys that?
Cardi B.
She got Grammy for what?
She won Album of the Year and she beat Astro World. I'm pretty sure. Let me just check that.
For Cardi B.
For what?
I'll be.
Rap album of the year or album of the year?
Rap Album of the Year.
I think she deserved it that year
I don't even know how.
to be
it was.
nominated.
Oh, that Something Friday.
No.
It was-
Nicki Minaj.
for that yellow Invasion of Privacy.
Yeah.
She won in.
I'll never enjoy
2019.
Bro That Yellow because, like, what? I'll never enjoy it, bro. No flocking is just look. No flocking will forever be, in my opinion, a rap classic. And this girl just came out rap over it, and people don't even know what the original came from. The original ain't even not 10 years old. Everyone's trying to say, "Oh, Bro That Yellow."
To be fair, musically, because I think with music, there's a lot of bias for me. So I can't really, the top of my head, think of an album or a song that was like nominated or one that shouldn't have really been in the conversation. I do feel like films might have a lot of that based off like
I think 2021.
how much money goes into their shit. Because I'll be honest with you, I've seen there's 3 films that when I checked, I think the Oscars tomorrow. When I checked, you know, who's like predictions for like who's gonna win what, and this is on me for being basic. I'm not a film buff, so you know, you lot come at me. But with The Brutalist, Anora, Conclave, I'll be real. I have not watched this. I did not even know they existed before checking for, you know, who's going up for the Oscars. I feel like there's a disconnect between, and again, I could just be basic. There's a disconnect between, you know, what we're seeing in the cinema and what is being nominated for Oscars.
To be fair, there's a slight reason for that because to get for a film to become what's the word, eligible for the Oscars, basically has to be in the cinema for a finite amount of time. Like a certain amount, a minimum amount of time. So what a lot of films do is they'll just throw their movie out in like America for just in time for the Oscars.
Yeah.
Get the Oscar buzz, and then usually in the UK we'll see it around slightly after the Oscars or just when the Oscars
really?
are happening. Yeah, it happens a lot. So Conclave, I'm not advocating for movie privacy. Absolutely not. But if you're so inclined, Conclave has been available to watch online.
Yeah, Conclave been out for a minute.
For a minute, which is why around the award season you always get HD versions allegedly on these pirate websites, which I know nothing about. Which I know nothing about.
Of course.
No, Conclave been around for a minute.
Yeah.
Same as the BRIT list. Same as what's that one with the organ?
Are these films?
That film with Nicholas Hoult.
Is he nominated this year?
Should be. He's had a good ass year.
What film?
Yeah. I feel like I want to say like Orphan or something. What's it called?
He was in The Order.
The Order. There we go.
That was a good film.
That's what I'm saying.
It wasn't nominated though. It wasn't nominated at all. I know it's crazy, innit?
So for you two, that you really tap into movies and stuff. Do you guys? Firstly, have you watched like Brutalist, Conclave?
I haven't seen Conclave yet, but I need to see it. Films. First of all, yeah, I saw Captain America. Don't waste your time.
Yeah.
Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time.
We're not even going to get into it. Like, there was once a time where we would discuss Marvel in this podcast in great depth, but I think they don't deserve that until. You know what? Daredevil's out next week. Might change my tune, but we'll see how Daredevil goes. But right now, anyway.
There was.
Anyway.
So have you guys watched these films?
Conclave's on my list. I tried to watch Honora, but my significant other didn't want to watch it with me, so I need to find time to watch Honora.
Why should you watch too many pole dances?
No, she just wanted to watch a horror film.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing in the film before everyone comes. That's what they're doing in the film.
But what's it? And Brutalist, I was actually chatting to Tommy about this. You want to go watch it in the cinema?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Still out in the cinema?
Yeah. In the cinema. It's also available online allegedly, but I wanted to because it's so long it has an intermission, and I've never been in a film with an intermission, so I wanted to like.
It has an intermission.
I wanted to experience that like.
It used to be a lot more common when I was younger.
It did.
That used to be a lot more common.
I'm too basic.
I remember because
I ain't got time for that. Give me some basic shit, bro. I got the popcorn, I got the drink. I do not need intermissions right now. We just sit down, we're watching this. Just give me the
come
garbage.
outside, you go toilet, you top up your food, talk to the people on your screen about how they feel about the movie.
Nah, give me the garbage. You lot are neeks, bro.
Lot
are neeks. Intermissions.
The rise of anti-intellectualism needs to be studied and needs to be stopped, bro. We are not geeks, we are lovers of art.
This is too woke. This is way too woke.
Total woke nonsense, man.
What?
We're taking it back to basic, back to our roots.
Bro, man, this is crazy.
That's our roots, man. No, but I think streaming services have killed it as well. Because like, now Netflix will pay you the bag to just give them the film rather than put it in the cinema, and you can't get an Oscar, you can't get nominated for shit.
Yeah, but they would also Netflix like what they did with The Irishman. They would literally throw it in the cinema they'll throw it in like a couple cinemas in LA for like 2 weeks, and it becomes eligible for the Oscars. So there's loopholes.
I didn't watch that film. I was 1 hour in. I was like, I can't do this, man.
I watched and I was like, this is so well made, but this is so boring.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like some of these films for me are like, it's like Oscar baiting. It's just like,
oh yeah,
for a long time we've just gotten into this whole pattern of making a film for an Oscar,
100%,
and it's like it fits this category. It has this essence,
100%.
So it's going to, and I don't know. Like in some aspects, I'm with it. But in other aspects where it's just like a good film is just a good film.
Black people only win Oscars when they're slaves, heavily oppressed, or drug dealers.
Exactly. I can't deal with
Go
that.
on, argue with me.
Fair.
There's no
argue with me.
bro.
Slaves heavily oppressed in like Jim Crow era type, yeah, or drug dealers.
What black man won an Oscar?
I'll wait. Daniel Kaluuya, and Get Out. Denzel Washington, Training Day.
Yeah.
What black people? Moonlight.
Gay. He was
gay.
so gay.
Oh, what?
Wait. No.
We can't equate drug dealer and slave.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
We can't.
That's one of your points.
No, this is a very ignorant point, though. This is a very ignorant point to make.
I'm cutting that out.
No. Production, bear with me. Did Moonlight win because of how different it was?
I didn't enjoy Moonlight that much. I thought it was fine.
Yeah, but
I haven't seen it.
Are you homophobic?
Wait.
He ain't seen Brokeback Mountain.
Wait.
He ain't seen Moonlight. Yeah.
Wait.
Who else gay?
Wait.
I watched Love Simon. We went to cinema together to watch that.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
That was a good film. That was great.
Guys did go cinema together.
Pause.
Hand holding. I at the time I thought Moonlight might have won because it was different at the time.
Yeah, it was different.
I'm not a film buff.
I think the film was.
I'm very ignorant when it comes to films, but watching it, I didn't. It was very Oscar coded, but it wasn't like I didn't necessarily think or feel it was a great film. But I think it touched on very important points for people who would relate to it. So
Why'd you do this?
Because I was looking for the word, so I needed
Like,
I needed momentum.
like us, like this nigga though.
No, so from what I'm gauging though, I think I'm more like in agreement with Oliver in the sense of importance of some of these awards. Sometimes is that taste making element. Like, so rather than what it's done so far, more for like you lot to check this out, check out the nominees, check out the winners. And I'm actually at peace. If that's what it's for, I'm at peace with it, because for me, as a viewer, as a listener, they actually don't mean much to me. It's not going to sway whether I'm listening to this album or not. Like, you know, like Kendrick Lamar's picked up 5 Grammys, for example. But if he picked up no Grammys, I'm still going to listen to his music. Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't really move the dial for me at all.
Can I also just clarify my previous point about the Oscars and black people? I would just like to say that slavery, oppression, anyway, slavery, oppression, what was the other one that I said?
Drugs.
Yeah, slavery, oppression, drugs, and biopic. But then then again, within the biopics, you usually get the drugs. Ray.
Yeah, you're right.
Nigga was on drugs at some point.
They mix and match the shit,
Yeah, you're right.
so you can't realize what they're doing.
You're right.
Do you know what I mean?
You're right.
It's when we have the slaves that's picking for opioids.
For example, I ain't
gets
seen
addicted,
Moonlight,
that's
but
what
are there
fucks.
drugs in Moonlight?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Thank
He's
you.
a drug dealer.
Yeah, you're right.
Thank you.
Actually, you're right.
Mix and match.
I'm saying, they're gonna get you somehow, bro.
I mean, with that, because remember, like, I mean,
Wait a minute.
Oscars.
Is there like just a black film without those themes?
I'm literally looking.
You're
I'm
not
literally
gonna find any.
just
You're not gonna
what-
find any, bro.
What black film is there
You're not gonna
without
find
those themes?
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
I'm sure we can't. It's animated.
any, bro.
That's a Kelsey
Animated.
That's a Kelsey moment.
What the fuck?
You're not gonna find.
For the major
Apart
awards
from
I'm
like
talking
fucking
about.
Tyler Perry.
Oh,
That shit
Tyler
don't
Perry.
count, man. No, that
Tyler
don't
Perry's
count.
just cheating.
That shit don't count, man.
Cross-dressing.
Yeah, it's cheating.
So essentially, if you want to win an award, but that speaks to the issues with awards, though. Like I know we're joking, but the issues of awards is the people. Like I don't know how they're set up, to be honest. But like, yeah, they taste make, but sometimes they taste make in the wrong way. They people think that, okay, you need this type of thing to be recognized. So then we get more roles where people have to be drug dealers.
No, taste making the wrong way. There are people that obviously come to these award shows because they're a spectacle and they get seen and get to show you whatever taste they're having. At the BRITs, there was people like wearing some crazy shit.
Oh, I saw that, man.
However, Kanye and his wife, are they together now?
Nah.
Separated?
Yeah, separated.
Let me quickly DM someone. No,
Wait,
joking.
are they?
Apparently they're separated to be divorced, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Who reported that?
TMZ. I don't know.
But,
I just
yeah,
saw
they're
it.
separated. Bianca and Kanye, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know her name.
But did you see the what she was wearing?
I think
Well, she wasn't married.
vague.
Good shout.
No,
put that ring up. Vaguely. Out of the corner of my eye. I wasn't looking.
And that's the difference.
I wasn't really looking for nothing. I was just.
Yeah.
Their representative 2 weeks ago came out and said they're not divorcing. However, all reports are suggesting they are.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, well.
I guess we'll see.
Where were you going with Kanye?
But yeah, insane.
What she wore at the
Yeah, but do you know what it is? Yeah. At first, yeah, to me, I was just like, I woke up, saw the thing, I was like, yo, this is crazy. And then, as you know, we have our own social media bubbles, as they do, as these echo chambers start. People are like, yeah, she's been bullied into doing this. I said, what? Who put?
There's so many.
I can't believe
theories
it,
around.
bro. There's so many. I didn't know people like have these thoughts. I had no idea.
Oh no! See, when I saw it, it reminded me of a story I heard when I was a kid. Yeah,
What stories?
a story called "The Emperor's New Clothes."
Oh yeah, yeah.
So for those of you that aren't familiar with this story, it involves
What?
an emperor basically wanting new clothes, and then like an extravagant emperor. And then one of the townspeople essentially scamming this emperor, being like, "Oh yeah, this is a magnificent like robe or whatever," and he's butt naked. I don't think he could have bullied her. He could have also been like, "I'm a genius, huh? Like, this is a new thing. This is gonna." So he could have just convinced her that he's so forward thinking. Everyone's gonna have their titties out and their pussy lips on live
Someone could give you $1,000.
in 2030. And judging by Kanye's record,
He's usually right.
objectively speaking, 8 times out of 10, he's usually ahead of the curve.
Yeah, it's true.
Which is
We might
kind of
be-
scary.
That's the problem.
No, the
That's
thing
the
is,
problem.
I saw it and I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I was like, how can you? I don't know. Maybe I'm just like naive. I'm like, how can you force someone to step out the house like this? For me,
No, it's possible.
gun to your head must
I
be.
could-
But I hope it's not like that. I hope it's not like that.
They were saying, some people were saying like, Kanye was paranoid she was a Fed, so it's like made her wear minimal clothes.
Wait.
Her wear minimal clothes so that he could see there was no wire. I hate
This is what I mean, though. Like, why does it have to be
Bro, I hate
anything
the
apart from
community
what it's not?
sometimes, bro.
Okay.
I love
For what it is, I mean.
We have got massive research.
No. But with that, sorry. Yeah. I guess, all in all, you've kind of put it together in terms of how it could be good for tastemaking, how it isn't. For me, it's a really, really stark difference between art awards and sport awards. I think sports, that shit matters.
Oh,
I don't think-
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think
yeah.
art, we can discuss how, the artist makes the thing and it's not necessary. Like, some people are making shit for awards now, but when you create something as an artist, ultimately it wasn't supposed to be made to be pitted against something else. You know what I mean? You don't make a song to be like,
We've been to some of our friends at art shows. Some of that shit's whack. Not his stuff. Some of the shit, some of the shit I'm seeing on the walls. Whack. Bro, even have you ever been to someone's house and like I've had people like FaceTime me like, "Oh, look at this new print I got." I'm like, that looks terrible, but I could never say that.
In the cost of living crisis, you're talking to people that are getting new prints weekly. That's crazy, bro.
Insane. Some people out here got money, but not even. Some people just don't know. Some people just spend their money on silly things.
Yeah.
But I've not been to someone's house. You're just like, why did you buy it? You'll be like, oh yeah, it's this really famous painter who does this. Like, no, no, it's not good. But anyway,
No, but
shout out
art,
them, man.
art in itself, like, is it's a weird space. Half of them, man, are money laundering anyway. So that's
I
what.
don't know where you get that from. What?
Bro, there's a whole documentary on Netflix.
Artists are just money.
No,
the painting.
in the art world, bro.
Got you.
Like,
That's why
it
you
cost
see.
$7 million.
I
That's why you'll see a canvas just painted black will go for like 7 million.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's not worth 7 million.
Like that guy that Jay-Z met at Art Basel.
Hey, I'm not going to talk bad about Jay-Z. Yeah.
It will be
Why?
shut down.
Huh?
Why?
You don't have you not seen? You don't talk about Jay-Z and you always thank Beyonce. I saw it on TikTok. You have to always thank Beyonce. That's why Kanye went on stage.
Man said,
Kanye went on stage.
Man said commandment 11 and 12.
Always, bro, that's why Kanye did the best video of all time thing. He saved Taylor's life.
That's wild. That is
I saw it on TikTok. It must be true.
He saved his life.
I saw it on TikTok.
What you saying about sports awards?
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I was saying, like, when artists are making stuff, they're not creating to... I mean, it can get competitive. Like, I'm sure at the top it gets competitive. It's just like me versus Taylor versus Drake versus Kendrick versus whoever. Do you know what I mean? As artists. But from the ground up, sports, there's a winner, there's a loser. Awards matter. Ballon d'Or for football, that shit matters towards your legacy. Titles, Premier Leagues, three-peating, second place like Arsenal, maybe not. But otherwise,
Unnecessary, but okay.
trophies and shit matter. So with the award ceremony for the Ballon d'Or, obviously we saw what happened last year. Vinny, Rodri, all of that. All the controversy that has come, all the fallout from that since then. Moving on to this year, how do you feel about what Carragher had to say on, Salah's worthiness to win the Ballon d'Or and how the AFCON doesn't really play a part in that?
The thing is, Carragher's had this. I don't know why it's only coming out now. Carragher said his opinion publicly before. Like, he said it before that the AFCON is not a major tournament. It's not as big as the Euros and World Cup.
Yeah.
He said it before. Like, to me, when people tell me about it, I'm just like, you didn't know this has been his opinion. Like,
I don't understand why they put the Euros and the World Cup together. Like the Euros isn't as big as the World Cup.
it's not. It's World Cup then Euros, but that is the rank.
That's more from our perspective.
Yeah, that's what I think.
You think Africa they think
that's from
different?
our perspective, because if you're in South America, they don't care about the Euros.
You don't think so?
They don't.
No.
They
I don't know.
That's
Bro,
from our perspective.
for them, Copa America. That's what I mean. Like, it's
But even-
it's,
okay,
it's
look,
Eurocentric, like arrogance.
I disagree because North Americans that I know, especially the Euro just gone, they were all watching.
Okay.
And it pissed me off because they said the Euro Cup. Fuck off, man.
That's the
But
North
anyway.
Americans. Because
No, but I don't know. What South Americans do I know, bro?
No, but I'm saying North America, essentially Canada and the US, they're basically Britain with accents.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So there's bro,
Facts.
But that's what I'm saying. But Copa America was on at the same time.
yeah, but they're not footballing nations. When I say, like, take South America, footballing continent, Europe, footballing continent, Africa, footballing continent.
100%.
Yeah, let's just ignore
Oh,
the US and
okay,
Canada
I see,
for a
I
bit.
see, I see.
They-
In terms of footballing
hockey.
continents,
Yeah. Oh, they're watching like how we watch Super Bowl. Is what
Yeah.
you see what I
Okay,
mean?
So
You
that-
see what I
yeah.
mean?
I agree, man. I agree.
Yeah.
Whatever we'll talk about in that.
Whereas in South America, they don't care what we're doing in the Euros. They might just look in the highlights, be like, "Oh, Mbappe scored, whatever." If that, but they're thinking like Uruguay, like they're a huge nation.
Yeah.
Brazil, huge nation. Mexico, they've been huge in the past. Argentina, like the Euros is, in terms of the Copa America, is just as big in its own way in that environment.
Okay.
And so is AFCON.
When I'm talking in terms of quality, right, I watch the Euros, I watch the AFCON.
Yeah.
In my opinion, the Euros had a better quality game to game.
It's a better product to me. It's been
Yeah,
packaged.
100%.
It's been
Fair,
packaged.
It's packaged
It's
better.
packaged.
Fair.
But in terms of if you strip away all the fancy stuff,
That's all the fancy shit.
yeah, bro. You strip away all the fancy
What's
stuff,
the fancy shit?
bro.
The graphics.
The graphics, bro. The graphics. What's that commentator's name? The one that poetic commentator. What's his name?
Paul Drury. Who's that talking about?
Peter Drury.
Drury, yeah,
Take him away. Do you know what I mean? You take all the bells and whistles away, yeah, and watch the last Euros again.
it's a
You're
bad
not
product.
enjoying every game.
But in terms of Salah, I do understand if he's being like, look, I think it's very different, to be like, AFCON's not a big competition, so you cannot win. But I do think in terms of context, he was trying to say the people that are actually voting, if you're playing for a country where it's like your team's not going very far in these competitions, or you're playing in a competition that doesn't have as much notoriety, you're probably not going to win the Ballon d'Or.
I think you're
Messi won the Ballon d'Or for no fucking reason.
I think you're cutting them too much slack, bro.
No, but
I think Carragher is just pure ignorant. Like, I think I understand where you're getting at. I don't think that's where.
I don't know. The only reason I disagree is because I've heard him made these exact same point before.
Okay.
I've heard him made a point before.
Just
more depth.
saying something twice to make it right.
No. I'm not trying. He doesn't. No. I try to make.
Look at
I've heard him
Kanye.
make the.
I do think most of it is ignorance from
think so?
Carragher. I think it's not his fault. It's he's definitely a consumer of the product that is, the Euros,
Premier League.
etc. Bro, I've got 2 points to make on this actually. I watched the highlights of Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid. It was 4-4 for context for the viewers. They played
This season.
Copa
Yeah.
del Rey semi-finals,
Yeah, I saw
4-4.
it.
If you listen to that broadcast, it sounds like we went to like someone's like bathroom and plugged a single mic and shared between the three. It looked like it just made the whole spectacle rubbish. And because of that, I feel like the product really matters, because it's like that's the kind of broadcast we're getting for the AFCON. Do you know what I mean? Where he's talking about, Peter Drury and all of that. Bro, after this pod, I will show you the highlights of that game. Horrible. Like, the game itself, mad quality, but the commentators, it's just like, it's so bad. It sounds bad. They're bad. Like, the delivery, like, it all matters.
I do agree with you though, because that Sunday 4:30 p.m. game, let me tell you, if I can catch a stream, that's Sky instead of fucking TNT.
Yeah.
Whoever does it.
Do you know
I'm
what I mean?
picking Sky.
You're choosing it.
Because it's like, because sometimes it's not even like, it's like, I just know Sky's better, so I'm always gonna pick Sky. It's true.
It's consumerism.
So I get what you're trying to say.
At that point, because
Huh?
I can't speak against that point. To be fair.
And the second,
Well,
shut up.
Shout out to Sky Sports.
Shut up.
Rising Heat online.
Do you
now.
know what I mean? Man.
Second of all, nah. Obviously, after hearing all the buzz about it and all this shit, it's less about backing Carragher, more just about like people as well don't even know where their anger's kind of coming from.
Yeah.
Like, oh, why did you say that? Like, hey man, most people chatting about it, they watch football. Like, watch a game, make your own opinion. Like, who cares about what these pundits say? Punditry isn't there to be like, you have to take what I say as verbatim. How many times you disagree with whatever pundit? Go watch the game yourself.
Yeah.
Amount of times, like, I love Roy Keane, but he'll say something I don't agree with because he's just angry at the players.
Just angry.
He's just angry at the players. Like, he used to go, sometimes he'd be going in on Pogba. I'm like, it's not his fault, man. I think he had a decent game, but our strikers just shit. He's going on Pogba, like, but like, what's the game? Have your own opinion. Like, who cares? Fuck the pundits, man. Let them say whatever. You know, I'm still gonna watch Nigeria. I hope we win AFCON because that dirty December would be crazy.
That would be crazy.
That would be insane. Introducing the first annual Shammys, sponsored by Jubel Beer. Dangerously refreshing. I think it says that. Does it? Dangerously refreshing.
Go on, hit us up. What's the
And
first
so, for our first Shammy, we have a very easy one for you. Crash Out of the Year.
one? I think I know what this one gonna be still.
I'll put in some fake clapping. Don't worry. Bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crash Out of the Year. We've seen a couple crazy, shouldn't call them crazy, a couple of unhinged moments throughout the year.
Yeah, absolutely.
But one stands above all.
It's got
One stands above all.
if it ain't this.
If you will cast your mind back to around January this year, you might have heard the three words, Montoya, por favor!
Yeah, it had to be.
Montoya, por favor!
It
Montoya,
had to
man.
be, man. The ultimate crash out, bro.
The-
That man, hey,
Valid. Do you know what, in my opinion? Valid.
Yep.
Valid.
Amen.
Valid. That is insane. What?
Honorable mention. Shout out to the cameraman, bro.
yeah, I was gonna
100%.
say.
Do you know how heavy the camera equipment is? And Matt, he at one point he was slightly in front.
bro?
I said, this guy is that's an athlete.
Bro, he crazy.
That's an athlete.
Boat on the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to production with the lightning bolt as well.
Shout out production.
I was crazy cinematic.
I don't like this
Wait,
disrespect to production.
Production don't do that. But yeah, nah, Montoya crash out for sure.
All
Had
right.
to be. Couldn't be anyone
And
else.
the Shammy goes to Montoya. Oh wow!
You couldn't get a piece of proper cue cards or anything.
All right, next up, who we got?
Who we got next?
Next up, we have Song of the Year.
Song of the year. I mean,
of the
this is pretty
That
easy.
should be easy, bro.
3, 2, 1.
Aperture.
Us.
What?
See, this
What?
is why he agreed with Carragher.
What?
What the fuck
This
does
is
that
why he
mean?
agreed with Carragher. He said aperture. He said
Aperture.
When referring to Europeans, we.
Oh,
Yeah.
first of all, they're not even European. First of all, the girl's like Korean and it's Bruno Mars.
Okay, what I'm trying to say is I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
I was trying to create a narrative.
Yeah, it's not working.
Spin some shit.
Aperture bangs, bro.
It does bang, but
Yeah, that's a fucking
the
tune.
song of the year was not like us.
Yeah, no, it's not like us. I'll be wrong.
The song of the year, bro.
It's got to be. I'm.
It's everywhere.
He's not saying.
So
this
it's Aperture?
again.
No, but like everywhere, and the impact it had. And
No, I'm joking. We know it's not like us, but you know, I just want to
Oh,
put it
you
in
were.
there.
Oh.
Euphoria
ain't
was the
for
better.
real, bro.
Euphoria was the better this song, but you know.
Oh, not like us.
Yeah.
See, bro,
Yeah.
we have our Tweaker was up there.
Ooh.
Nasty by Tinashe, apparently that came out this year. And Aperture. Banger. You know, Aperture has our hearts.
What's the next category?
The next category is TV show of the year.
Ooh.
TV show of the year. I think we've talked about films enough. Some great TV shows came out. We have
Penguin.
Penguin. We have Fallout as well. That bang.
I missed it.
Real Housewives of Potomac. Married to Meds in Atlanta. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Can you tell he's married?
What else we got? Hey man, been watching some good shit. Hey, shout out to Carragher, man. She got arrested, man. Free Karen.
I heard about that.
Free Karen.
No, it was fucking Day the Jackal.
All over the place.
Day the Jackal.
Jackal.
Hey, listen, Sky, you lot cooked with that,
Eddie Redmayne.
bro. He's in
He was aura from in the whole show.
100%.
Was
from the whole
Gangs
show.
of London season 2 this year?
No, that was like 2 years ago.
back in-
But season 3 is coming out in a few weeks.
Only got up.
That shit was back anyway.
I liked it, bro.
Season 1 was a lot better, man.
I liked Gangs.
You-
I didn't like season 2 when I first watched it, and I rewatched it on Netflix, and now I actually really liked it.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, Elliot needed to die. Day 1. I hate that guy.
Spoiler alert.
He's not dead.
Spoiler alert.
for anyone
Damn.
That he's not dead, Elliot.
Yeah, but
Why would he be dead? Do you not seen season 1?
spoiler etiquette. Only a few get it.
I'm just saying.
Who won? Who won?
You see, he's alive at the end of season 1.
Who
Who
won
won?
the fucking
Who
award?
won?
Penguin, right?
Supercell.
That is hilarious.
You forgot about
That's why
that.
Elliot,
what?
the main character, is.
I hope not. Ruin the show for me.
You know what? Just on Supercell, yeah, I didn't realize how big it was because I went to LA and we're walking around.
And someone said, "You look."
No, bro. And we're walking around, like, so we were in, like, Orange County, like, Balboa Island, you know, like, well.
Get that smile off your face.
Well. But, like, yeah, we were just in a surrounding area. I think it was Santa something. And we parked up and we're walking down a road, right? And I'd like, obviously, like, looking past houses, like, oh, it's a nice house. And you saw, like, the most unsuspecting, like, people, yeah? I'll put it like that. A demographic you wouldn't suspect would watch a show like Supercell. And I
White.
sat there and they're just enjoying
white?
the hell out of the show. And then I realised I was stood at that window for a bit too long, so I should probably walk away. But I was just like, yeah, but I was like, bro, like, Supercell was like, it's really out here.
Were they white?
I mean, yes, but...
Okay. I'll just make sure.
Any more categories? We've got a minute left.
Yeah, we also had the final category, comeback of the year.
Comeback of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have quite a few nominees. We have Leangelo, obviously after he couldn't make it in the NBA, but came back with a song.
Shout out to Leon.
Leangelo Ball.
Drake, maybe?
What? Come back.
Yeah.
Who's popping that shit? Who's popping that shit? Who's popping that shit? Who's popping that?
That's
Is
a
it
fantastic
Stacy? Is it Keisha?
He ain't back yet. He ain't back yet.
What the fuck? The fuck?
That's a great song.
Yeah,
Yeah, back.
back.
But yeah.
No? All right, cool. Send them on, man.
Who wins?
The winner goes to The Shambles Show. Oh my God, guys.
Okay.
No, shout out to us, I'll be real. We back.
One last game.
Okay.
3-2-1 game, yeah? You got 3-2-1, you got to say something, and then we don't stop until we all say the same word.
All three of us.
Yeah.
I think we got 7 lives because we could be here for a long
Okay,
time.
cool. 7 lives.
Is there a category?
Nah, we just
no,
go
it's
and then we
Random
do a
words.
thing.
Okay, okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Potato.
Angela Bassett.
Would you say potato?
I like
Angela Bassett.
Why are you like this? Oh,
What did you say? What did you say?
Oh.
Yeah, potato.
Yeah, I said
Yeah.
potato. Angela
I said
Bassett.
Jim.
We can't really, but me and you, we have something on the sly if you go to Iceland. On the sly.
No, don't do that. Don't you can't
fuck?
give me more.
Angela Bassett went to Iceland. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Polar bear.
Slavery.
We're supposed to be getting closer, bro.
I was gonna say slave,
There.
but I was like the narrative that you're trying to push. I will do it.
Potato.
Black people are slaves. I don't like it over there.
All right.
Well, you said slavery.
I said slavery.
I
What you
said
say?
waffle.
I said-
Waffle.
Oh, you said, I said polar bear.
Oh, we got.
Okay.
I'm not.
Okay. Oh, wait.
I'm not.
3, 2, 1 Leonardo
Ice cream.
DiCaprio.
I said ice cream, though. I said ice cream. Okay.
Ice cream.
What are you doing? Production. Get screwed
Django,
on.
The Revenant, Bear, Slavery. You know.
Come on. Okay, but we
Sorry.
got ice and ice cream.
Ice and ice cream.
And Leonardo DiCaprio. This
You
should
need
be
to-
Ice and
easy.
ice cream.
This
This
should be
big.
so easy.
Okay.
What, no,
3.
do not wait. No. Do not include Leonardo DiCaprio, please.
Bro, include it because it makes
Okay.
it mad, makes it mad
I
easy.
don't know. I don't know.
Three.
Oh, he's-
Think
Okay,
about it.
I got it.
Wait, no,
He's not gonna get it. He's not gonna get it. He's
I'm not
not
gonna get.
No,
Then don't
no,
do
he
that.
will, he will, he
Focus
will.
on me.
He's not gonna get it.
Guys,
He's not
support
gonna
me
get it.
here. I don't know what's
He
going
will.
on.
He's not gonna
I'm
get it.
not getting it. I promise you. I'm not.
2, 1.
The
Cold.
Revenant.
Fuck.
I said cold.
Fucking
I
days!
said cold.
Oh my
I said cold.
fucking days!
Titanic makes
Fuck
sense.
off.
I told you.
Ice.
You
The
should.
Revenant makes
little
fucking
drop.
sense. Ice!
That actually makes sense
Iceberg.
as well.
DiCaprio.
Revenant-
He's in a
no.
fucking hole in the middle of
What did you say? What did you say?
I said cold.
Cold. Okay, cold.
Keep it simple.
Titanic, The Revenant. 3, 2, 1.
Film.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
You already said that
can't
word.
say
Okay. Go again.
I said film.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay, film and water. 3, 2.
What the fuck?
Well, where are we? What are we taking?
Wait, film and water.
Yeah,
Film and
film
water.
and water. 3.
Film
two-
and water.
Film and water. We're going off those two. 3, 2, 1.
Moana.
Avatar.
Fair. I hear it. None of my water-based films were gonna be like that.
All right, cool.
Wait. The Avatar and Moana.
This is why I said
Yeah.
we've got 7 lives.
Avatar.
We could do this. We can do this.
But stop
No, we
being
can't
so
do this,
niche, bro.
All right.
Okay,
it
Avatar,
simple.
Moana.
Okay, 3.
Animations.
I was gonna say that. Why would you say that?
Say it out
bro?
loud. No, we can't say it.
That's
no, I
the
wanna say
word you're
animation.
gonna say, bro.
I wanna say animation.
Okay.
Look at who I'm doing
Ah!
Go on. 3,
3, 2, 1.
Colonizers.
Huh?
I said colonizers.
this with. Get the fuck out.
wait, what did you say?
That's a picture, bro.
I said Ang.
All right, guys. We're gonna try again next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck?
We're not gonna stop this
Okay,
game.
wait. No. Let's give it 3 more tries. 3 more tries.
3 more tries. All right, cool.
What did you say?
I said colonizers.
You start again.
No,
What did you say?
You said, I said picture, bro.
Picture.
I said
Picture.
Ang.
Well, nowhere near.
Picture colonizer Ang.
I got it. I got one.
I don't have it, bro.
I got one.
Colonizer Ang.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Where's Ang from?
I'm not getting it, bro.
Okay, fine.
I'm not getting it.
I don't know
Guys,
why that
it's like-
relates to any of it.
Can we make it
Fine,
simpler?
okay,
here?
okay.
Picture.
You said where is Ang from?
No, actually, no. Ignore that question. Picture, colonizer,
Ang.
Okay.
We've got 3 chances here, guys.
Okay.
Picture.
We're just gonna this.
Okay,
next,
let's
ain't around.
feel it.
Picture.
3,
Colonizer.
2,
Ang.
1.
Airbender.
Museum.
Huh?
Oh, I said
Said museum.
I said ownership.
Museum.
Museum.
You said what?
Ownership museum. Okay.
And what did you say?
I said airbender, but fuck that shit.
Fuck off.
I thought you were. I thought you were.
Alright,
We got 2 more tries.
All right.
All right, museum. Wait, museum and ownership.
Yeah.
Fuck what you said.
Yeah. 3,
That's tough.
2, 1. Artifacts.
Exhibition.
Okay.
What did you
UK.
say? What did you say? UK.
No. You said United Kingdom. You said
Artifacts.
artifacts. You guys
Exhibition.
are. I said exhibition.
Exhibition. Oh, this is easy.
Is it?
This is easy.
Is it?
Is it though?
Because we've
One
already
place,
said
there's
we've already said words.
Okay.
We can't.
Okay.
Wait. Is there?
Yes.
We said there's a place that has artifacts in the United Kingdom. and we own.
But we said
No, that's a singular word.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
no.
Okay.
I'm gonna fail.
Nigga, please, how? All right.
3,
2,
1.
Take
This
Gallery.
museum.
Hey!
You're an idiot.
What'd you
I
say?
know you. You're
What'd you
both
say?
idiots. I said gallery.
I said the Tate.
We've already said
The Tate.
You should
I said the
not
Tate.
that one.
Yeah, but
What did you say?
He's an
British
idiot.
museum.
He's an idiot. He's an idiot. He's an
I said the Tate.
You said British Museum.
Paintings there and weird.
I'm fucking up. Look, I go to museums and shit.
Okay, so the Tate, the British Museum, and the gallery.
What? Hey, by the way,
Last one. You said the gallery.
The gallery.
Oh, Jesus.
that's
All right,
nothing.
all right, okay, cool. One we should all get.
Wait, surely.
Look at me. Yeah, we're gonna get.
I really
this
know what
one.
I'm saying.
I don't know what I'm saying.
3.
Wait, guys. I don't. You said what?
Who's the first person that comes to your mind when you think of that?
I was even going to say that. That's crazy.
See, I told you. We're not on
That's
the same
crazy.
page.
All right, well, that's,
His book is different. His book is different.
He's mad, he's mad.
His book.
There's a lot
Nigga doesn't say
going on
fucking
here.
chapter, bro.
Right.
Doesn't say book. Oh, you're weird. You're weird. Fucking hell, man.
Anyway,
All right, fine.
I'm calling
3.
it. Wait, what are we? Where are we at? I said.
We're saying the
You
word.
said British Museum. You said Tate. I said gallery.
Yeah.
3.
People in the comments. I know you're with me. These
All right.
you are.
3, 2, 1. Tommy. Why don't you say shit?
I was gonna say Killmonger.
Um,
I was gonna say
we're
Tommy
done.
first.
We're done. No. We're done. We are done. We are done.
I've been Keej.
Ollie,
Toby.
this is the Shambles Show, man.
Oh, fuck
Hey,
days.
tune in next week.